Welcome to Dextor Plays Ark Evolved. Welcome to Ark Evolved. This is a survival sim set on an island with dinosaurs around. You might see some here coming up pretty soon. When you first start this game, you will awaken on the beach just as I am now. You will be naked. And without any kind of tools to your name. I'm going to show you in this particular episodes the basics of gathering. There are a few basic items in this game that you want to pick up. One is the rocks. And you can see there's a rock right here. If you just move up close by, push the E key, you'll get the rock. Another type of resource is both thatch and wood. Thatch and wood come off trees. You can just push the right key, your right mouse button, and attack. And if you do that, you'll get some wood and some thatch. You can see you're taking damage as well. But you can use this wood and thatch to make your initial weapons, or your initial tools. I've already got some stuff here, but I'll show you how to make that. First, you need to go into your craftable section. When you open up your inventory, either with an I or a V, you'll see engram points here. When you get into engrams, the first thing you're going to want to pick up are hatchet, spear, and the pick I think is already learned. So those are the three things you're going to want to be able to build. And you can see that on my engram list down here I have stone pick, spear, and stone hatchet. So to make this I need 1 flint, wood, and thatch. To make the pick I need stone, wood, and thatch. So I need 4 more thatch, which I can get by just smacking stuff like this. Ow. And 1 more piece. There it is. Now when I get in here, I should be able to make that, right? Nope, I'm missing 2 pieces of thatch. 1, 2. With the pick, you can move on to gathering the next thing. So you can see as you move around the beach, pushing E, you can pick up stones. The stones will be used for the axe. The next thing you want to use the pick for, once you make the pick, is to put it into your inventory. Like that. And then you'll see that I have a toolbar at the bottom. I can press number 1 and it pops on out. Now I can start hacking at rocks. Hitting a rock with a pick will give you flint and stone. And if you're really lucky, maybe a piece of metal ore. We'll focus on the stone and flint. The flint is used to make your axe. So if we go back in here to carving, we see our stone hatch. We still need more thatch. This leads us back to how to pick it up. Well, I keep hitting this thing with a hand, but that's not a good idea. If you hit wood with an axe, you'll get primarily wood and thatch as a secondary byproduct. If you hit it with a pick, you'll get thatch with a byproduct of wood. So you can see that I'm collecting some decent amount of thatch here. I hear something. That's a carnosaur. Don't worry about him. If you see one of those, your game's over. He happens to be a pet. Alright, so now that I've done that, I can go in here and create the stone axe. And once I have that, I can go to my inventory and grab it and put it on my toolbar. And then the next thing I'm going to craft is my spears. The spears, these basic stone spears can be thrown or used to poke somebody with. I need wood, so now I'm going to use that axe. Switch over that. And I'll let the same type of wood, and you'll see that now I'm getting wood primarily and thatch secondarily. So that's your first thing, is when you're collecting, use the right tool on the right resource for the right purpose. And now I can see I'm making a weapon. All this crafting will give you experience and you will eventually level up. So let's go ahead and I'm going to throw some stuff into my inventory here. Where's my spears? There they are. Now, for purposes of the initial game, collecting this way for rocks is faster than using a tool on one of these things. So if I use the pick, we already saw me use the pick, and I got primarily flint. If I use the axe, I get primarily stone. And I just mined that stone out so it broke apart. Alright, so that's stone. Get stone, E, with your bare hands, it's fastest. Second fastest, is using your axe on rocks. Third fastest is using a pick on rocks. Fourth, once you get into the mid-game, we'll do something else, but that's those items for now. For now, for wood, you can hit it with your fist. You'll get an even load of wood and thatch. If you use your pick, you'll get primarily thatch, secondarily wood. If you use your axe, you get primarily wood, secondarily thatch. With me so far? Good. Next, fiber. Fiber comes from plants. If you just move up to one and you press your E key, you can grab fiber. Now, you can mash the E key a bunch, like this, or you can just hold the E key down, and it will, assuming that you lock onto a plant, it will just keep harvesting until it goes away. Part of the things I'm getting as I do that is berries. Berries are going to be your primary food source, so you can see, you put it in your bar, you can hit number 8 there, and I'm going to be feeding myself, my food's going up. So, the berries, all except for black and white, are good to eat. Don't eat the black or white ones. Okay? Those are going to be used for other stuff later. So that's how you gather fiber. That's how you gather berries for food. And I showed you how to gather rocks. Those are the basic components that you're going to need to play Ark Evolved. Now the thing is that as you move up in levels, you're going to need more and more and more of these basic resources. To build something like a building, like I've got over here, I got a big building that I've built, you're going to need a lot of wood, a lot of thatch, a lot of fiber. If you're going to start getting into stone, you need a lot of stones. So this kind of gathering isn't efficient enough. And this is where Ark Evolved comes in with dinosaurs. You can tame dinosaurs, and here I've got a trike. Not the best for what I want to do, but for my level, it certainly is going to work. So you can see I have a number of things down here. I was gathering a couple of thatch, a couple of berries. If I go up here and just hit the E key, whoop, not the E key, get back on, write them again. Actually, I want to attack, so I hit the right mouse button. Look at all the stuff I just collected in one swipe. So now, if I just walk around, you see the numbers increase as I go through here. And I'm going to come up and run up here, get into the bamboo, swipe, and I can take big swaths of stuff away. And now I'm gathering all sorts of good stuff. So this is how you can gather lots and lots of berries and seeds. But notice I'm getting no thatch. So this is where you're going to have to learn, once you get into the more advanced gameplay, which dinosaurs do what. The trikes gather berries, but they don't gather anything else from those particular bushes. So if we want to take a look at what I got here, I can get off and take a look, or I can just hit the F key, but there we go. And you can see that in that little bit of time, all of this is what I gathered. Again, don't eat the white or black, but you can eat all the other ones. Dinosaurs' favorite food is the mijo berry, purple berries, so my recommendation is to save those. Alright, that is, in a nutshell, Ark Evolved, basic gathering of resources. We went through stone, wood, thatch, fiber, and berries. One of the other resources you may need to get into is hide and meat. That comes along with hunting. We'll talk about hunting and taming in the next episode. Thanks for joining me in how to gather basic resources in Ark Evolved. Thanks for watching another episode of Dextor Plays. Please leave a like or subscribe and post any tips or tricks down below.